Hi, everybody. Let's see. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to this 1 o'clock live stream. And we are going to have this every Wednesday, right?
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, if it's okay. I didn't know if it was okay with you. So this is going to be a regular every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guest artist, Gracie Shack Art. And sometimes I will paint with her on the panel side by side. And we did that last week, but some weeks she'll just be on the panel. Like today, she'll just be featured. And she's painting sea turtle. She's painting a baby sea turtle on the beach.
A little baby one. Oh.
So we have people that were in the chat and left. So nobody's in the chat right now.
Well, I think it kind of over time.
Replays, I keep talking because I do have some friends that watch replays.
Yeah, I tend to watch replays too.
So I don't like those replays where people just wait for 5 minutes for everybody to come in the chat.
No.
Wow, I just start rolling. I just start.
Yeah.
So you want is it okay? You want to start you want to explain something?
Well, it's kind of with when you're doing a seascape or a landscape, I always think it's really important to have a horizontal line across there. Or is that? Yeah, that's horizontal, isn't it? Yeah. A really straight line, because it just kind of breaks the painting down from the sky to the sea to the beach. And that's like a rule of thumb for any landscape, seascapes. So, and these are metallic paints. Some of these are metallic. It's watercolors, and they're Japanese. I've had these quite a while, actually. Oopsie daisy. These are called Mozart watercolors. They're quite a popular brand. And in this particular set, you get, I think it's 48 colors. Yes, I think so. You get your neon, and you get your metallics as well. And they've got really nice metallic paint in there.
Mine doesn't have neon. I have a similar set, but mine does not. Mine, I don't think has neon.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh. It could be Gansai Tambi. You might have.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the one I thought I had.
Ah.
I have to check. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I like them. They're very nice paints, and they're not too expensive either.
They're not too expensive.
Yeah, they're very popular at the moment, I think. So I'm going to pop that guy just there for a few seconds, so anybody who wants to paint along can.
Oh, here are some people in the chat.
Oh.
All right, so Terrell's artwork channel. Hey, welcome. Nice to see you here. Passion for Pets. Nice to see you here. Creating Julie. Let's see. Creating Julie Silversmith. Hello. Oh, and Julie loves your accent.
Oh, thank you.
Anastasia. Well, Anastasia, welcome.
Hi, guys.
Yes, I hope I hope you guys will stick around a while, and watch watch. Today it'll just be Gracie featured. Sometimes it's both of us painting side by side on the panel. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared now because I'm on my own. Well, not literally, because you're here. So there you go. Yep. Do I need to recap anything of what I've just said, or should I just start painting?
Yeah, recap what you said.
Okay, very quickly then. I always have a horizontal line, whether it's a landscape or a seascape. So I get my ruler and I just draw a line, because then you have the correct distance, particularly from, say, the sea to the beach, and it just breaks it all down, and it makes it look like a really, good, a good foundation for landscape or seascape. So,
can can I just say add something about that? Also, the horizontal line, usually artists they don't put it right in the middle. They either put it a little bit above the middle or a little below the middle.
Ah, no, that's funny because I was thinking of maybe putting it across there when I first did it, but that's good to know because I didn't necessarily know where to put that really. But where do you think about there? Maybe
A little, whichever you want. A little, if you want more ocean to show, then a little above the middle line, the center line.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you want more sky to show, then you would put it below the center line.
Well, I'll get to that bridge when I come across it. So you guys might not be able to see this drawing very well, but bear with me. It's one of these where there's not much drawing involved. It's more painting that's involved. So that's good. And it's metallic gold, metallic blue, and I'll teach you how to do the splattering technique for the grains of sand, just to give it a bit of contrast. And then I'll show you how to do a shadow on the sea turtle as well. So shall I start, Diana? Or?
Yes, you should start.
Okay, let's start. We're cooking with fire. So I've got this brand of brushes. This is Royal & Nan-Nickel, and it's Crafter's Choice, and they're excellent brushes, really good value for money, and they're very good. You need 2 water buckets, one for dirty water and one for clean water. So don't worry if you can't see it just now, you will do in time. So I'm going to start on the sky. I'm just going to wet my brush and I'm just gently gliding it across the paper rather. And you can tell when all of your surface is wet, completely wet, is when there's like a shine to it. I don't know if you guys can see that shine. When you get that shine, that means you've got even distribution of water on your paper. There you go, see that? And Arches paper, honestly, it's by far my favourite paper of any brand. It can take so many layers. It's amazing, quite honestly. I hope I'm not going to lose my voice, Diana.
You feel like you're losing your voice?
Yeah. I was helping out at a local school because I'm doing a teaching assistant course, and I go on placement 2 days a week, and I help out in class, and I think my voice is going.
Wow. Then you should drink tea with honey and lemon.
I should, yeah. Do you want to say anything, or do we just take it into?
Okay, let me see. I could talk to people in the chat. Let's see. Anyway, we have a bunch of artists in the chat. Now, Passion for Pets. She does diamond painting.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know much about diamond painting, but she does diamond painting actually on her channel, along with she probably is the person that you'd ever meet that has the most pets ever. She has the most pets ever. That's Passion for Pets.
Wow.
Julie Silversmith. I just found out she paints also, but I'm not so familiar with her. Anastasia, are you an artist too, or do art as a hobby or anything? Anastasia, I'm not familiar with your channel. And then Terrell's artwork channel, of course, he does. I'm pretty sure that's a he. I'm pretty sure that's a he. Terrell's artwork channel.
Ah, awesome. Yeah.
So an Invoke Art Sense was in here. So we got a bunch of, and Artsy Studios was in here. So everybody's does some art as a hobby, or they are an artist. And I just don't know about Anastasia unless I take a quick look at her channel. Let me go check.
I have no idea. And these are the metallic ones. So they're very transparent, these particular watercolors, and that's really good. That's what you want in watercolor. You want it to be transparent, because that's what watercolors are really about, is being transparent. Sorry if I keep knocking the camera, I do apologize. So I'm just going to keep adding my water. This is the ocean part of the painting, and part of the sky as well. So, and can you see how how transparent this paint is. It's really quite. It's almost it just spreads like butter. It's really amazing.
What, the paint you're saying?
Yeah, it just, you know, like when the color blends, when it blends with the other, you know, with the other, it's like butter. It's like spreading butter. It's so easy to. I find that,
and it looks like Anastasia does artwork as a hobby. She doesn't have I don't know if she creates content. I wasn't sure. Oh, okay, I wasn't. I think Anastasia, do you do card making or something? I'm looking at your channel. She goes, oh no, she makes jewelry. Oh, you make jewelry, Anastasia. Nice.
Yes, I remember now. I remember.
Old Beer Buzzard, welcome. So nice to see you. Oh, Old Beer Buzzard, I was at Be the Difference Clothing channel last night, and Joy, that's Joy who owns that channel. Joy said hello, Beer Buzzard. She said hello because she loved your poetry. Don't be fooled by his name, Old Beer Buzzard. He has a poetry website and he's written poetry books.
Wow, that's very cool.
Let's see. We also have Angels Are We Nursery. Oh, welcome.
That sounds awesome. Now then, let's have a think. What do we do next?
She says her name is Anne from East Coast, Canada. Oh, welcome from Canada. Oh, Archie's back in. He says your painting looks great.
Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm building up experience, guys. I'm primarily a sort of botanical painter, but I've started trying to learn different, you know, paint different things like seascapes, landscapes, animals. So I'm still learning, but you know, we all learn. We never stop learning. So
no, we never stop learning. Nobody should think they know it all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even a master can still learn things.
Exactly. Yeah.
NASCAR man, that's Derek Camille. He's going to be my guest artist this afternoon at 4 p.m.
Oh,
so today I have two guest artists almost not quite back to back.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, everybody, every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're always going to have Gracie Shack Art as a guest artist, and sometimes I will come up on the panel. I mean, and we'll create art side by side, and some weeks I will paint. Yeah. We'll paint together and stuff. And but today is a special at 4 p.m. That's not a regular time slot. It could be. I don't know. I don't know if Derek would ever want that. We'll see how it goes today. So today, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, again here at my channel. Now he's right in the chat. NASCAR man, who's a car racing fan. He will be drawing. He will be drawing, and he is partially blind like myself. He has a vision disability.
Oh wow! Wow.
He will be drawing live. Everybody, come back here at 4. Anyway, I have it on my community tab. Oh, let's see.
I don't know if you guys can see the metallic part of this. You can't see the shine, can you, from there? The metallic paint.
No, you're gonna have to move it in the light. You have to put it. You have to keep like. I can't see. Maybe other people. She put on gold metallics. Maybe you can see it.
There you are. You can just about see the sparkles there from the metallic paint. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. It's not, you know, it's not sparkly. It's just enough sparkles. I wish I had more room in my art room. My art room's very small, and it's kind of a bit.
Where's mine? I know what you're talking about. Mine's probably just as small as yours or smaller. I don't know.
Really? Oh wow.
I used to have some really good art studios, but not since I moved here. Even though this is a 4-bedroom house and we have a garage, I did used to use in the warm weather. I did used to use the garage as I had a big easel in there. I could work in there in the warm weather.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I still can or not because because of the if the I don't even know where my easel is. It got buried under a ton of junk that my husband put in there. Anyway, so I have to use this one bedroom in the house, and it's a multi-purpose room.
Oh.
And it doesn't even have a bed in here. It's like office / wardrobe closet /
Yeah.
the cats have to stay in here sometimes / art room / bookshelves.
Yeah, my art room was originally like a very small office space, so I decided to turn it into an art room.
That's good.
Yeah. Now these aren't looking too vibrant at the moment, but the more colour that I add, the more vibrancy you'll achieve. This is dry brush technique, where you don't have much paint on your brush and you just work into that paint. You almost drag the paint along like that. You just kind of.
Hi, Mystic Unigon. She's just getting ready to drive home from work. Nice to see you.
Hello. Mystic Unigon. Yeah. Thank you guys for popping in chat.
Let's see. Anastasia says, yes, on NASCAR. Come back to this channel. What kind of painting collection is that? I don't know what she's talking about. I'm not sure your question. You mean what kind of paint is she using, Anastasia?
I'm just going to put.
Hi, Madonna.
Hi, Madonna. Hello. The paint, it's Japanese paint. It's by the company Mozart, and they're a very popular brand. This particular set is Japanese, and it's very similar to Gansai Tambi. I absolutely love these paints. They're not quite as vibrant as you'd expect. But the more layers that you add, the more vibrancy you will get with watercolor. It's just the way watercolor works, really. It's a very hard medium to learn, watercolor. It can be quite a frustrating medium at times.
With wet on wet, I think wet on wet, it's harder to control.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But if you just paint with just a damp brush with paint and dry paper, it's very easy to control.
Yeah, like what I'm doing now.
Anybody could paint like with that, but the wet on wet and all those and other techniques besides the dry brush, dry paper is harder.
And I don't know if you can. It doesn't look very vibrant now, but don't worry, it will. It'll just it just takes time and every watercolor painter, near enough, goes through a hot mess stage where it's all kind of trying to blend together. The paints sit on the paper, and after a while it'll soon take shape. So that's another thing to remember when you first start off with watercolor, that you're not always going to get the result the first time round. Am I making any sense?
Yeah, I think you don't want to try out all techniques at the same time. Exactly. Maybe you want to, as a beginner, you try out and try to perfect one technique, and then you go on and then you add another technique and try to perfect that.
Yeah. I think we're all like what you said. I mean, even the masters, even they would still learn. So yeah, you're never too old to learn.
Yeah, you should. And when you keep learning, that keeps you young. That keeps you youthful. That keeps you youthful for your age. Yeah. If you keep stretching yourself and you keep learning, because if you stop and say, "Oh, I know it all. I'm done. I know it all," and then I don't know. I think that's an older state of mind.
I do. Yeah, absolutely. Now then, I'm just wondering. I think I might put a bit more blue for the sky here, because it's It's not very, it's not quite as vibrant, the paint, as it looks in the actual, in the set. Because if you look at that now, that's really vibrant, isn't it? All the colours. But once you actually put it on the paper, it's not actually really vibrant at all. Which is, you know, that takes a bit of getting used to too.
Oh, you mean you have to put on layers to make it more vibrant?
Yeah, yeah. And the Japanese watercolours very often are quite thick paints, aren't they? They're quite thick in consistency.
I don't know. I can't compare them to other ones because I don't have a lot of experience with other watercolor paints. A long time ago, and I can't remember, it was a long time ago, I did use some watercolors in tubes, but it was too long ago to remember.
Yeah.
To compare that with the Japanese watercolor paints that I use sometimes now.
Yeah. Ah, it looks like Christmas. It's all sparkly. So I think I might dry this one with a hairdryer. Speed up the drying. Is that all right with you? If I just
Right? Yes.
Here we go. Sorry about this, guys. Here we go.
When StreamYard mutes it. See, it just muted it.
Yay! Thank you, StreamYard. My trusty old hairdryer. It's a travel dryer. Very small one. And then to see if it's dry, all you do is use the back part of your hand. And then if it feels dry, then you're dry.
Oh, that's better than using your finger and then you make a mark, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go. Yep. There's all these little tips.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Yep, we're getting there. We're drying. That's good. Yep, that's perfect. Now then, what do you think we should call my sea turtle? I was thinking of calling him Sid. Sid.
Well, okay, let's ask the chat. What should she name? What should she name the sea turtle? Or maybe we don't know yet until you paint it.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. See what it looks like after you paint it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go into my black because it's quite the shell's virtually black with a little bit of grey in it. Actually, it's got this part of the painting. If you look at the original one that I've done, it's very abstract. You know, the way lost and found edges and that sort of thing. And they've got like on the necks and on the, are they called fins, Diana? Fins?
Oh, on a sea turtle. I'm just guessing on a sea turtle. Flippers? I don't know. Flippers. I kind of think it's not fins, but I don't know if it's flippers either. Does someone in the chat know that the body part for the sea turtle?
Oh,
Hippie Chick isn't in here. I think she knows a lot. And also Carolyn To Be Free. I just saw she's live right now. I think she wants to paint a big mural of a sea turtle. So she probably knows the body parts too.
Wow. That sounds wow.
Hi, Pink Jack.
Hello.
Flippers. She says flippers.
Ah, yeah, I thought there would be flippers. Yep. I was thinking of sharks with fins. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they have a fin at the shark. They have that fin at the top that they're known for, that big one at the top.
Yeah.
And then fish, they have fins that I think that's what they use for swimming. They call them fins on a fish. I think. Yeah. Prozac, does she know?
Hi, guys.
Nice seeing you, Pink.
Thank you, guys. On the skin parts, they have like this kind of reptile scales kind of marking there, but that's just a couple of stroking movements with your brush, you know, just to but I'll teach as I go. I am still a little bit anxious being on camera, but I think I'm getting better with your help, aren't I, Diana?
Yeah, you don't sound anxious.
Oh, I am. I can guarantee you that. So I'm just we're just putting in the shapes, you know, and this would be perfect for a beginner actually, because you're learning quite a few things.
Right.
I wish I had a bigger table so I could put my paints. I have to keep reaching over for my paint.
Right. My table's not big enough either.
No.
I have to watch what I put on it. It's big enough for certain things, and then other things I have to put in baskets on shelves or on the floor.
Yeah, that's my problem. Yeah. There we go. This is a Royal & Nannickel flat paintbrush, and it's a size 10. It's a flat one, which is good. Did you say Carolyn was live?
Yeah.
Ah.
So let's see. I asked Pink Prozac how she's doing, and she hasn't answered. But I know Pink Prozac, she's busy a lot. She's working and busy a lot.
Yeah.
She only pops in if she has a break here and there.
Yeah.
Well, she's self-employed. But still very busy, and pops in when she has time. When she has time.
Yeah.
Because she might have popped in and out. Because right now I asked a few minutes ago how she's doing, and I haven't heard from her yet. So.
Oh well. Oh, here we go. You see what I mean? I've got more stuff than I've got space.
I know all about it.
It's so frustrating.
That's why I have to limit what size paper or canvas that I paint on.
I know.
If I want to paint on something huge, like I did, that's the 36-inch round diameter canvas, I had to sit on the floor and paint that and lean it up against the wall.
Oh wow.
Well, actually lean it up against my wardrobe closet door.
Okay. That's his little eye, just that little patch there. But we'll paint that. I'll probably do the eye at the, at the end part of when I've done the shell, because I want to get that white highlight in the eye. Because they can be quite tricky painting eyes.
Oh,
it can be
people eyes is a whole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Animal eyes or people eyes, but on a small little animal, when the eye doesn't show that much, then I would think all you need is a little. You can make it paint it black with a little white dot reflection or something.
Yeah. You can use an X-Acto knife, and you can like dip the knife into the paper and pull a bit of the paper off, and that can give you that white dot. That white.
Right.
I've seen people do that before.
Those paints they must be they have to be from the same company that is mine, but I think you have a different set than I do.
Yeah.
But those pans, those rectangular pans, and the way that looks is exactly how mine looks very similar to mine.
Yeah. I'm just slowly but surely he's looking like a sea turtle now.
Yeah.
They are so cute. I love sea turtles.
Yeah, and that's what Hippie Chick has as her avatar icon.
Yeah. It sure is. And then I'm going back into my black, which is just here.
All right. Who's still here in the chat? We have 9. We have 9. Oh, we 8 people watching. So maybe. Oh, I know. Mystic says she's driving, so she's driving and listening. Thank you, Mystic.
Thank you, Mystic. Be careful now.
And Pink Prozac's she might be just listening too, because she's busy working. And
It's okay.
I wonder who is anybody else in the chat, or maybe those other people are just listening. Let's see who's here. Oh, Passion for Pets is still here. Yay!
Here we go. It kind of hurts to hold this tin because it's quite heavy.
Oh,
It's quite
and you said you don't have room on your table?
Nope. I wish I did.
Ugh.
No, this is the abstract part of the painting. It's just kind of, you know, I don't know what shapes they are actually. They're just kind of random, kind of, you know, what are they called? Patterns? I don't know.
Patterns. Oh, I said it different. Patterns. Yes, patterns.
Something
markings, the animal markings.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so we just got a roll call of who's still here. Passion for Pets, she says, I'm still here. Madonna says, I'm here but working and listening. And NASCAR Man says, I'm here getting stuff ready because NASCAR Man is coming on at 4:00. He's my second guest artist for today when Gracie's is over at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. NASCAR Man, whose name is Derek Camille, is going to be coming on doing live drawing.
Wow. I love art live streams. I just keep learning, as I keep saying. So just kind of blocking in the color.
I should put it on a banner.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta say thank you. Thank you guys for those people still here and listening. Even though you're working, thank you sir, for keeping it on.
Yep, thank you guys. Appreciate that. It's just kind of blocking in these shapes, really. You don't need too much paint for this. You just need a good strong black colour. He's looking more like a sea turtle now.
What's that?
Just gonna put in a few little scales that they have on their skin, like that on his little neck. They have quite a hard existence, sea turtles, don't they? Apparently.
They have what?
They have quite hard existences, you know. When they're babies, they can very often drown on their first trip to the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
And they can drown, which is really sad.
Well, one time I didn't see a sea turtle, but my ex-fiance lived near a small river on a steep hill overlooking a small river, and the steep hill was full of shrubbery and all that, and in the driveway, and he lived at the top of the hill, and in the driveway on the other side of the house was a big giant turtle. I guess it was a snapping turtle. I'm not sure. Huge. Like, wow. I think 2 or 2.5 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
And I thought I should help it. I thought, what's it doing up here? So I pick it up. I'm lucky I never got bitten. It turned its head around and I would drop it, and then I would pick it up again and take it a little further and drop it. And then I put a box out on the back porch, and it crawled into the box, and I closed up the box and I put it to the periphery of the yard so it could crawl back down to the river. And I thought I was helping it. So I heard later that it was probably laying eggs. That's what it does or something. It probably knew exactly what it's doing. It wasn't lost. But I'm lucky I didn't get bitten.
Yeah.
I think it could have bit my hand off. I don't know.
Oh dear. Was it a green turtle? Or...
No. Well, brownish and green.
Yep. Yep. They're certainly different. They kind of remind me of a big tortoise, really. That kind of thing.
But sea turtles are more friendly, right? They're friendly with people. Like, they probably wouldn't bite them.
I don't think they. Well, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I've never met one. I wouldn't think they would be though. I think they'd probably be more scared of us, you know. maybe. This is just kind of blocking in those really different shapes. That's the first one. So you can see all of the blocking in of the shapes there. Yeah, we're doing well. How are we doing for time? Yeah. Are you still there? Now then, I'll just move my palette out of the way there for a second.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, I just had a technical issue. StreamYard just dropped. The screen just went white with an error saying something went wrong. Push the blue button and try again. It's done this to me now. It didn't do that to me for months, and then now it does this to me like once a week or once every 2 weeks. And so then it makes me feel like I've lost the connection, and I have to like say, hello, everybody can still hear me, and I press the blue button and it brings me back, and like nothing got disconnected, so everything's fine, but it's a little just disconcerting.
I've had that before now, and it kind of just it sort of shuts down on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, but luckily it didn't disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kicks me out. It kicked me out of the room. And when I came back, I said, hello, and you couldn't hear me. So I had to come back up on the screen. And then I put you back on the big screen.
Oh, wow. Oh, well. Thank goodness you're back, Diana.
Well, in case you ever have a problem like that, that's something to know.
Yeah. I'm just going to go into this metallic gold for the sand. So you have to get quite a lot on your brush with these paints. Well,
that's NASCAR, man. I use StreamYard.
There we go. Got a good coverage there.
In fact, I used to use the free version and I never had a problem. And now that I'm using the paid version, I started having this problem. Not that often, but come on. With the paid version, aren't I supposed to have a little bit better service?
I thought so.
Not the beginning of new problems. I didn't even have these problems before.
No, that is weird. It's nice to see Carolyn back to live streaming, and
oh, I know. I thought she just took a few days off or something.
I think so. Yeah, I'm just using the spattering technique for the grains of the sand, just to give it that bit of contrast.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. You need that to make it look like sand. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, some sand, if you go to the Bahamas or the Maldives, the sand is almost like almost pure white.
Yeah.
But with most sand, it's kind of a golden color, isn't it? Golden.
Right.
A golden brownie type color, perhaps.
Yeah, that's right. And in Hawaii, they have black sand beaches.
Yeah.
But most beaches are like that tan color. Yeah.
Yeah. And then to add a bit of like, like when you walk in the sand and you leave a little footprint. Well, this is what I'm trying to do by adding a bit more of the gold to the edges, because that'll give him like he's actually walking.
Oh, 13 watching. Hello, people watching.
Thank you, guys.
Love to know who you are. Please introduce yourself in the chat if you'd like to. If not, if you just want to listen, that's fine. But we know I don't know who you are, but we know you're here, and I appreciate people that are even just come by to listen. And if you could stay a while, that's even better.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I have to keep grabbing my paints from right far over the art table. Oh, man. Oh, well. If I win the lottery, Diana, I'll buy a big art studio. Well, actually, I
Well,
don't.
we're gonna move. We aren't gonna stay here because the taxes are too high, and my husband doesn't like all the congestion. There's like too many people living like on top of each other around here, and
Yeah.
traffic congestion. And so we want to live in a place a little bit more rural where taxes are lower. And so we're gonna probably. And I said a bigger house. But like most people, they like downsize when they're older, but I'm like, no, we need a bigger house. We need more house for our money. Like not more house and pay more, but get more house for our money.
Yeah, I can get that.
I need a dedicated room for my art space.
Yeah, me too.
And I had it in the past, and it's just that this housing situation, well, the situation I'm living in now, even if it's a 4-bedroom house, it's not possible.
Yeah. Can you see that little shadow there of where they sort of, I don't know, how do they move on sand? They kind of go like that, don't they?
Yeah, I see a little shadow, yeah.
With their little,
on both sides of him.
Yeah, with their little feet. They're really cute, aren't they?
Yeah. That one, you can't tell if that's really an adult or a baby though, because it doesn't have like something next to it which would show the size.
Yeah, it was. It looked really small on the photograph. It looked really, really small. But I don't really know a lot about sea turtles, but they're certainly interesting. I believe they're endangered, aren't they?
Probably. Yeah, they probably are.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a bit quiet for live streaming lately, actually. I know I haven't done many live streams on my own channel.
Well, no, my grow streams, I get more people at my grow streams in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think quite a few different people have come in here. This is like usual for me. I don't usually have a jumping live stream that goes on for 2 hours. It goes up and down, up and down.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember what Bobby said. He said, the longer you stay on a live stream, the more people will find you.
Oh, no, he told me something different.
Ah.
He said if you stay really long, like when he used to do marathon live streams, like 6 hours, he'd say, oh, because I'm staying on for so long, no notifications are going out. So then he was like saying that's why people aren't showing up, because notifications aren't going out when you're staying on a big long live stream that's like 6 hours long.
Yeah, I can't imagine that being 6 hours, really.
The longest live stream I did was 16 hours.
Oh wow.
Bobby and Bobby's friends all helped me out and all that.
Yeah.
I had people out on the panel almost the whole time.
Yeah. That is pretty incredible, 16 hours. My goodness gracious. I can't actually imagine that.
Stayed up until when Cliff got up. So Cliff got on like around midnight and stayed on till around 2 a.m., maybe 3, but I think it was 2 a.m.
And he's got some. He likes to keep. Does he like to keep awake at night or?
Oh, he stays up. His routine is he stays up, like his nighttime is daytime for him. So he stays up all night long and sleeps during the day.
Yeah.
And gets up. So when he gets off a lot, when he like say 7 o'clock in the morning, when it's time for him to go to bed, that's when he eats dinner.
Oh, okay.
He eats dinner then. That's his dinner time. Like 7 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Wow. I'm just having a look at the original one. Isn't it funny how when you do painting and you do the same one, how they end up being different? I can like when you do one painting and then you do another, but at the same picture, how they can be a little bit different, like that one. That's kind of funny.
Well, Passion for Pets, who's a big animal lover, says, I did see a recent article about a baby sea turtle who had over 100 pieces of plastic inside him. Oh no!
No. Oh man.
Oh,
Why do people do that?
well, it's supposedly because of the pollution in our ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Buddy RVing. Buddy going RVing. How you doing?
Hi guys. Yeah. Let's see. I have to keep reaching over to get this palette, and it's really quite heavy, this one. It's quite heavy.
Ooh. That's what they're trying to cut down on. They're trying to say, what was it? Oh yeah, the things that hold like a 6-pack of soda or beer. That plastic stuff is very bad for our oceans, our sea creatures. So that they were trying to do away with that. And they're straws. That's the other thing, plastic straws. So when we went down to the shore, we had paper straws. All the restaurants had paper straws.
Yeah. No, Mr. Jackson today.
No, he's not in here. But he was at my he stayed for my whole grow stream yesterday morning for 2 hours.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's a really good idea, actually.
Well, I'm part of a team. I didn't really come up with the idea. I'm part of a team, and it's 7 of us all doing. And she asked who's interested, so I decided, okay, I'll try it. And so yeah, we got to pick our own hours and when and how long we want to do it and all that.
I'm just going to put some sea spray on the first wave that's crashing.
Oh, Carolyn's here.
Who's here?
Carolyn to be free. So she's painting a sea turtle. We were saying Carolyn probably would be more of an expert about sea turtles. We weren't sure that where they were called flippers or fins, and we guessed it's flippers.
And just so you guys that's the first one that I've done. For those that are just coming into the stream, that's my very first picture. It's a baby sea turtle. I don't know too many I don't know many facts about sea turtles, not really.
Maybe. Oh, Carolyn, do you know facts about sea turtles? And Buddy says, I got my online store up and going.
Oh, wow.
And he's still waiting for that camera. Oh, I think he means the GoPro camera. He's going to give it as a giveaway. It's still on back order. He was telling me he's going to be doing a giveaway in later February, and one of the prizes is a GoPro camera. And I said, oh, I'm going to enter your giveaway.
Nice.
Because the GoPro camera is really good for when you're outside, if you want action shots, and they're waterproof too. You could do all kinds of creative things with a GoPro camera.
Yeah.
For vlogging, like I don't need that kind of creative angles for art tutorials, but for my second channel that I do vlogging on.
Yeah. I got plenty of white grass today. We're not running low on white grass today, Diana.
Oh, that's good. And congratulations to Buddy for getting your online store up and running.
Well done. That's awesome. How is Carolyn today?
Yeah, Carolyn, how are you? Oh, Carolyn, are you still doing the book challenge? And if so, when's the deadline? Because I am trying to read. It's a book of quotes, so that's why. Well, for me, reading a book is is a strain because of my eyes and stuff. So I'm reading a book of quotes. It is 120 pages, but each page is one quote. So I am trying to get through it. I'm on page 57, and there's 120 pages. So are you still doing the book challenge? And if whatever, and again, if so, when's the deadline?
It's a good idea, a book challenge.
Yeah, because she was trying to promote people to read a real book instead of reading everything electronically.
Yeah, I can get that. I'm just going to put my horizontal line in. I'm just going to do that. I think my next painting, Diana, I think I'm going to go back to botanicals for a while.
Yeah, I remember you saying you left a message about that to me.
Yeah. You know, like alternate them maybe. You know.
Yeah, alternate. And then you said you want to do seascape again.
Yeah, I know. I'm a woman. I can change my mind. We're good at that, aren't we, us women?
What?
We're good at changing our minds.
Oh, yeah. I know. Wait a minute. Carolyn's saying, I want to the deadline to what? 2-113? I don't understand what that what's 2-113? Hi, Mystic. Mystic is back. Welcome back.
Oh, hello, Mystic. Hello. Going into my white brush again. And when I do the when I do the waves, I just kind of do that kind of movement, tapper, tapper, tapper. You just kind of, you're turning it and twisting your brush at the same time, like that. So it gives you an impression of a wave, you know, further away. The poor little sea turtle, he's got a long walk.
Oh, yeah, long walk, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Carolyn's bummed out today. She said she had to pay for a car repair, a new alternator, and she said it was so expensive.
Oh, I can
Sorry to
imagine.
hear that. I'm glad you got it fixed, but
That's expensive, isn't it? That kind of thing.
sorry to hear that. It was so expensive.
Sorry I missed your live stream, Carolyn, but I was painting. Have we thought of a name yet?
Oh, now everybody, we're asking the chat. And we're asking the chat, what's a good name for this sea turtle? It's a baby sea turtle. What's a good name for it? Put some ideas for names in the chat.
There's the first one. That's the first one. And this one's the second one. Yeah. I'm very pleased with this one, Diana.
Oh, yeah. And NASCAR Man says Bob Ross Waves.
Yes, Bob Ross Waves. Yeah, absolutely.
Pink Prozac votes for the name Harry.
Harry. Okay, that's cool.
Even though it's not Harry at all. It's not furry and hairy.
I was thinking Sid.
Yeah, that was that's her idea. Gracie's idea for the name is Sid.
He kind of looks like a Sid. You just do tap, 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 and every time you turn your brush, you're just giving that impression of a wave. But don't go overboard. We don't want to drown the sea turtle. Just just a little bit. You don't need to do.
For what, the waves?
Just for the wave, yeah. I don't want to. Oops.
I like Carolyn's idea. Swirtle.
Oh, that's cute.
Swirtle. SWIRTLE.
Oh, okay, that's a cute one.
NASCAR Man votes for the name Drew. Passion for Bets votes for the name Bodie.
Oh, okay.
I like Swirtle.
Wordle. Yeah, I think I like
that. Wordle.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you to pick. You have to pick.
I like Carolyn's. The one that Carolyn.
That was Swirtle.
Yeah. He suits that name, I think. What do you think?
Okay. So Gracie chose the name Swirtle.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, Carolyn says she likes the name Bodie. And that's the name Passion for Pets put. Bodie.
Bodie.
Do you have any turtles, Passion for Pets? Do you have any pet turtles? She has so many different pets. I bet she does, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait and see. Oh, Ian's here. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian. Hello, Mr. Jack.
He heard the question. He said, Timmy the Turtle.
Oh, no, that's a good name. Yes, I think he suits Timmy.
So you're going to change your mind? You want Timmy the Turtle instead of Swirtle?
Can we call him both?
I don't know. Well, you painted 2 pictures, but you already named the other one.
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter.
Wow, I picked an animal that Passion for Pets doesn't have. She doesn't have turtles, but someday she wants to.
Yeah. They're really small, aren't they? Like the pet turtles that you get in pet shops. They're kind of like that, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we're nearly done, Diana.
No, so Ian says Timmy the Turtle, but also Carolyn, she said Swirtle, but you could say Swirtle the Turtle.
Oh, I like that one. That's the one.
Yeah. Swirtle the Turtle.
That's the one. Yeah. And if I can say that every time, how do you say that again?
Well, it's spelled SWIRTLE. Swirtle.
SW. Okay, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. That's funny. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to dry this off, then I think we're done, Diana.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have another artist in here. Tasia Artist. Hello. Hi. Very nice, great work. Tasia Artist says, very nice, great work.
Thank you very much. I'm still learning. I've got a lot to learn, but yeah. It's that, like the old saying, never give up.
Oh, yeah, never give up.
Even though I do struggle with my seascapes, I'm not going to give up on them because I really do enjoy painting the sea.
I like the waves. I like the. Oh, did you paint like a strip of land way in the background?
I just drew a line, literally, and then I got my flat brush. And
it looks like a strip of land. I like that.
Yeah, and then I just kind of, because it's a flat brush, I thought, oh, if I did that, that might, give you what's the word I'm looking for?
Dimension in your picture, distance and dimension in your picture.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I quite like this one.
I like the waves. You did the waves really nice.
Yeah. Do you think I need any more?
I don't know. I think you need more colors in the sea turtle, not just gray. I think it has other colors in it.
I'm not sure, actually.
I don't know. Look at your reference picture again.
Oops, daisy. Hold on. I nearly dropped something then. I think it might need a bit of... I'm not really sure, to be completely honest with you.
You don't have your reference picture?
I do, but it's mainly black. With a few kind of like highlights, like there. So that's why I left those white, because that's where the it was mostly black, with a little bit of the white highlights, and they're kind of like diamond shaped patterns. It's very abstract.
Okay, right. Tasia Arts, just checked out your channel. Beautiful doodling and Zentangles. Very complex doodling and Zentangles.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I'm just thinking if I could put any more.
Nice to meet you, Tasia Arts. I've not seen you on my live stream before. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you guys. We do appreciate popping in.
Oh wait, let's see what Ian says. Ian says, "Don't know what I am painting this Friday."
Oh.
Any ideas? Oh, okay. We're asking the chat. Any ideas for Ian this Friday?
For Ian Friday.
What about Have you painted a bird? Have you painted birds yet,
That's
Ian?
a good idea.
I don't know if I've seen you paint. Oh, that's right. He was trying to get away from animals because he did so many weeks in a row of animals.
Oh,
Oh, maybe he doesn't want to paint animal. What ideas do people have in the chat for what Ian to paint with watercolor this Friday on my channel, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday? Ian Jackson paints watercolors, and we take ideas from the chat. She says, "Draw me." Wait, Pink Prozac says, "Draw me like one of your French girls." There you go, Ian. There's an idea.
There's an idea.
To paint Pink Prozac like one of your French girls.
Oh.
I never saw one of his French girls. How about paint the Eiffel Tower? Paint the Eiffel Tower in springtime.
Now that is a really good idea.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, Ian, paint the Eiffel Tower in springtime with all the pink cherry blossoms.
Yeah, or Mount Fuji. You know.
Oh, yeah. Or in another week, you could paint Mount Fuji with the cherry blossoms.
That would be awesome. That would be a very, very, yeah, beautiful.
Oh, Pink Prozac was just saying a quote from the movie Titanic when she said, "Paint me like one of your French girls."
Oh.
Yeah, Eiffel Tower. Me and Gracie like the idea of the Eiffel Tower in springtime.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah. I think we can call this one done. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can. What time?
Wait, I know. Okay, you're done, but we're still waiting to see what Ian's going to paint. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Ian, what do you think about the Eiffel Tower in springtime? Oh, he says he'll do that then. He's going to do the Eiffel Tower. Yay!
Yay, we decided. Oh, that's going to be awesome. I've often wanted to paint the Statue of Liberty, but I wouldn't know how to.
I want to paint the Eiffel Tower, and I'm looking at it, and like the art Sherpa, she's done I think they're for beginners, beginning art tutorials on them. I'm like, how does she paint that architecture? I've never watched one of her tutorials on how she teaches of how to paint that architecture.
I know, it's
mind-boggling. I'm like, how does she teach beginners how to paint that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would definitely have to have a ruler.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So there's Mr. Turtle number 1. There he is. And
Pink Prozac says, oh, she's always wanted to have a portrait. Oh, I don't know, Ian.
Oh.
Ian, Pink Prozac wants her portrait painted.
Oh.
So there you have the idea. You have an idea for 2 weeks in a row. One week, paint Pink Prozac's portrait of what? Pink Prozac, you want to be painted as some as a character, like you're saying, like she was just joking about the French girls. You want him to paint just your face, or you want him to paint you like as a character with your whole body showing as some kind of character? Let's see what she says. Okay, Ian says, Pink Prozac, send me a picture of you and I'll do it. She says, I'll have to actually take a photo of myself.
Oh, I'm exactly the same. I don't like having my picture taken either.
So then maybe this week is Pink Prozac's portrait, and next week, and then the week after that's Eiffel Tower.
Cool. Yep. Ian Friday.
Yeah, so Ian Friday is, everybody, it's 4 to 6 p.m. I'll put it on my community tab. But that before then there's something. But anyway, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Fridays, every Friday Ian painting watercolor paintings, and he takes suggestions from people. If people want to make a suggestion for for him to paint, he loves he wants suggestions from people. But today, before that, today at 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have another guest artist. It's NASCAR Man. He's in here. He was in here in the chat. NASCAR Man, his name is Derek Camille. He will be drawing live. And he's partially blind like me. He has a vision disability, and he's going to be drawing live.
Okay.
So if you can, come back today, everybody, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time, same place, right? I mean, not time. Same place, back here at my channel. I have it on my community tab. 4 p.m. today. NASCAR Man, who's real, Derek Camille, aka NASCAR Man, is going to be live drawing.
Awesome. I just can't get over, Diana, how amazing Archie's blocks are. The arches.
Yeah.
I mean, how many layers have I done on this? I think I did about. How many layers do you think I've done on this paper?
On the beach, I think only 3.
Yeah.
The beach and the turtle, like 3 layers.
It's just it doesn't buckle.
You said you've done up to 5 layers on other paintings, right?
Yeah, I have done on the blocks. Yeah, on the blocks.
And what I've noticed and what I learned in a tutorial that I'm actually painting, I'm doing mixed media tutorial I'm following a tutorial actually that's taken, it's like 10 hours long. I'm following the tutorial from the Art Sherpa, but she's on Lifebook. I'm in Lifebook 2020, and she's one of the guest artists for last week. And it's taken me really long to do this because each one of her videos is 50 minutes long, and I have to keep stopping it and starting because she does a technique, and then I do the net, and then she does a thing, and I have to do this, and that for me, because I can't watch like 10 minutes and say, okay, I know what I'm going to do in those 10 minutes now. So, oh yeah, we're painting on mixed media on watercolor paper, and she goes, if it buckles, that's okay because it's gonna dry flat.
Oh, okay.
It stretches out and dries. Whatever she was saying, when it dries, it stretches itself out and dries flat. Because did I use a lot of water? Well, I just only noticed some slight buckling on I'm using Arches.
Oh.
I'm using Arches, 140 pounds, smooth.
Yeah.
Not smooth. I mean, what do they call that? Hot press paper.
Yeah, hot press. Yeah. Yeah.
And it does do some buckling, but not too bad. And when it dries, it always dries flat.
Now you see, I don't like painting on hot press.
Oh, I don't like painting on cold press.
Oh, really? Oh.
I learned, like, I've taken some watercolor classes way in the past, and we did paint on. It was okay back then. Like, I did paint on cold press. I guess I don't know. But more recently, like if you want some real detailed stuff, the teacher at Lifebook, the lady that runs Lifebook, she recommends us to use the hot press because you can do details better, like really tiny details.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
Okay, Carolyn says, nice, Gracie.
Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Thank you.
And great. And then Ian asked, Gracie, did you see the Ally Live Life drawing program on BBC yesterday?
No, I didn't, Ian. But would it be on YouTube?
I bet it would. Look it up. Do a search. Look it up.
Thank you, Ian. Yeah, he's a happy little turtle, isn't he? I think this one's a happy turtle. I think he's.
Yeah, and then Ian's idea for the portrait that he would paint of Pink Prozac would be base jumping off the Eiffel Tower. That's a good one, but we'll never really see her face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Ian says, no, don't look it up on YouTube. Look it up on the BBC.
Oh, okay, we'll do.
What's he saying? But maybe the BBC probably is on YouTube.
Right. Okay.
So when you do a search on YouTube, maybe you search for the BBC and you'll find it because it was just yesterday's program.
Okay. Good.
I can't tell what he's saying. It's live life drawing. LIV life drawing.
Yes, nice drawing. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I guess we have our vote. It's Swirtle the Turtle.
That's the one. Yep.
Okay, it's Swirtle the Turtle. Carolyn, thank you for coming up with that name.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And we know what Ian's going to paint for the next 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And today, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, for the UK, that is 9 p.m. your time.
That's the one.
9 p.m. your time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, he put a link. He put the link in. He put the link in of this thing.
Thank you.
Of the show he's talking about.
Ah, I'll have to watch that.
You'll have to come back to the live stream and into the chat because the chat will still be here. And then right at the end of this live stream, he puts in 2 links. One, he's putting in a link to Pink Prozac, his Facebook link, and then here right at the end, the BBC link.
Right. Awesome.
Oh, you want me to copy it? Well, I could copy it, instant message it to you.
Oh, that would be a good.
Let me do that. Let me see if I can do that.
That would be good.
Copy. Okay, now I'm gonna send it to you in instant messenger.
How's the camera, everybody? Is it everything?
And she has new audio today. She has a Yeti.
Yeah.
She has a Yeti. That's a very good brand. She has a Yeti microphone.
Yeah.
Oh no, and the picture's very good. No shadows.
Yay.
What do you think? What's everybody think about your lighting and your audio? Gracie's lighting and audio.
I hope it's good.
She has a brand new microphone.
Yeah.
And she improved her lighting. She got new lighting also too.
Yeah, sure have. I have an LED light, and then I have just a daylight bulb, just plugged in, and it really helps with the whiteness of the paper. You can see everything much clearer.
Yeah. Instead of it being yellowish, daylight. That's why I have daylight light bulbs.
Yeah, yeah, and they're not even expensive. It was really quite cheap, so that worked out quite well.
Okay, so I hope people can, if you can, come back here today, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 9 p.m. UK time. Another guest artist. I've never had him on here before. He's a new guest artist. NASCAR man, aka Derek Camille, going to be drawing live. It's on my community tab if you can't remember. Check my community tab.
Yep.
Okay, thanks everybody. Thank you to moderators. Thank you to people that were in the chat. Thank you to people that were listening. Thank you to Gracie, our guest artist.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, and we do this every Wednesday. Everybody, every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gracie's going to be here every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And sometimes I join her painting on the panel. Sometimes I will be joining her.
Yeah, which will be awesome.
Okay. And so everybody honor your creative. Everybody's a creative being. But you don't have to be. So you were created to create. So, but that doesn't mean you have to be doing art. There's creative writing, right? Or just there's different ways to be creative.
Yeah.
There's different ways to be creative.
People.
Take care, Carolyn. Sorry you're having a bummer of a day.
Sorry to hear about that, Carolyn.
Okay, bye, Ian. Yeah, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, see you, Gracie.
Bye.
Thank you
Thank you.
again. Thank you again.
Oh, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye, Swirtle the turtle.
Oh, he says bye. Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you for being a guest artist.